Yo, what's up?
What
Sorry,
up,
bro.
what up, what up, what up?
I almost choked. No.
It's all good, man. We're back in here.
For sure. Like we're back in again. We're back at it.
We was grinding, getting ready for the show. I had to take a break and do something funny earlier and do that Xavier Franklin thing. That was hilarious.
That was funny. That fucking Wesley. That motherfucker.
Had me
He gets
going,
us,
bro.
don't he?
Yeah, that was so funny.
What's his function?
I don't know.
Dude, he's a Cowboys fan at heart.
Apparently not, though. James Shelnut said that a true Cowboys fan would never.
Rattled. He's rattled.
I think he's
It rattled Shelnut, huh?
Yeah, he wasn't happy with him.
Fucking Shelnut. You know, what are you gonna do though? I mean,
Can you do?
I don't know. Just fucking be rattled. Be rattled like a little bird cage.
Shelnut's he's got a match coming up. I think that Gutierrez guy called him out on one of the lives. Said something about were they talking about fighting each other or wrestling?
I don't know. That's crazy.
I know they got a bet going for $100
for sure. I know we're gonna have the Geena Lucille on later or here in a second, aren't we?
Yeah, for sure. We got Geena today.
The Geena. She she's pretty normal.
Yeah, so for those who don't know Geena, she's on our commentary team and she does sports analyst. Yeah. So she does those like interviews and stuff with the fighters, and she knows a lot about the fight game.
Yeah, she's a analyst, sports analyst.
That's right.
So for sure, yeah, she, if she would adjust her living room or wherever she's in her office and get some of that nasty stuff out from behind her. No, I'm just joking. There's one nasty thing just in the picture. It's just very, very horrific. We can't talk about it.
Oh.
So, yeah. There you go. All right. So Gina's in here. Baby oil. Oh, that's horrible looking. Gina, what is that?
I need some peak swag.
You do need some peak swag.
Yeah.
She says she doesn't have any peak swag.
Yeah, I know.
Chance does though, right?
Chance has a hoodie. And gloves.
And he has gloves.
Yeah. So what are you doing today?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, unfortunately, we can hear you loud and clear.
Got the lav mic going. That's cool.
Perfect.
So what are you up to today, Geena? What's a life and a day of a sports analyst?
That word trips you up.
It does. It's bad.
Well, it depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about analyst, then it's a totally different subject.
Oh my God! Really? You're gonna throw me under the bus?
But if we're gonna talk about analytic work, lots of I don't know. I have to be nosy, which I'm not a really nosy person, but I guess I am when it comes to athletes and fighting and stuff like that. Yeah, I stalked your stuff forever.
Oh, really? So you're a stalker?
Yeah, we won't talk about that though.
Oh, okay.
I'm a stalker. Yeah.
Malik said something really inappropriate.
But there's a fine line between doing your research and becoming a stalker. Because I too have to do a lot of research on these fighters, records and stuff. Probably not as intensive as you and Craig and those other commentary guys do. Y'all are digging deep.
Yeah, you think you guys would know more than us at some point. Like, oh, actually, someone did. Yeah. Someone said something to me. What the fuck was it? You? Someone told me something about one of our fighters. I had no clue. Not a clue. I think it was.
Craig and Geena know a lot about
it. Was someone, and I can't remember now, but I was really blown away by it. It was kind of like, holy shit.
Probably. Oh, I don't know. This last fight card that you had, I was able to do a lot of research. And even the one that we have coming up for Amarillo, I love doing, when you guys throw out the betting odds, I love to do that because I have to, put together the scripts and stuff. So I do even more research.
For sure. On
the fighters.
It probably helps, really.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, even, you guys have Bellator vets that are on this next card. And Joppa, I didn't even know what her name meant. But obviously, because I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to research it. So, she's a little swift one, apparently. So that's going to be interesting with her.
You don't want me to tell you why her name's Joppa.
Well, I mean, I know what it means. I know what Joppa means.
Do you?
Is it, do you?
Yeah, I have it pulled up here.
Okay.
You guys have your fancy computers. I'm not going to come in here blind.
No, I was told something else. I think
Well,
I'm
what
sure
was it?
I was well, I'm not going to say online and in public.
Yeah, let's just say that the
Wait, I want to hear her story first.
Yeah, I want to hear. Yeah,
I do want to know because maybe they're lying to me. Brazilians fuck with me.
No,
Everyone wants
Didn't
to know
Bruno,
now.
Bruno told you, right?
no, it means to be swift and resilient. It means to be like fast, like get out of danger, get out of like bad situations. That's what it means.
Oh, really? In Portuguese?
Yeah. No, it's like Hinduism.
Oh, fuck.
See,
That's
Bruno could have been messing with us.
I don't think so.
I don't
They're
think
not
so. You know what?
Hindu.
Yeah,
I can't see
He
these
said
comments, so
not-
I'm going to go. That's why
They're not
I had you send it to my other phone,
They're not Hindu.
but then I didn't have it.
You're the only sports
Yeah.
analyst I know that has two phones like a crack dealer.
Be like, it means
I got
a crack.
crack, dude.
I mean, you have two phone numbers, four
It says
emails.
baby oil. Oh.
Yeah. It's just
I have okay, look, don't get me started on how many emails I
yeah, it's a little concerning.
yeah, it's not.
Do you like free trials of stuff? Is that why you got some emails?
Are you the trial queen?
I like anything for free, okay?
For sure.
I wouldn't say that.
Somebody who said Chance, I think the other day said $20 is $20.
Yeah, Chance likes anything that's if it's $20, he's in. And he doesn't matter what it
He
is.
did say $20. Wait, no, I think that was Trent.
No, Chance. Chance literally on
That
here.
sounds like something Trent would say though.
Well, Chance is just ready to make $20. He didn't care. What about on a
He
serious?
just says I'm probably wrong. Calling me out like that. Damn.
Well,
Maybe I will commentate his fight.
No. The Joppa thing, we were told something completely different.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well,
And I don't know if we could say it.
Yeah, I don't
can
think we should go into it, but pretty much all you need to know is that in the Brazilian culture, they're not as politically correct as
Yes.
American culture.
Yes, they are
Or
not
sensitive.
politically correct or sensitive like Americans and Canadians. Basically, I don't know how to word it.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's basically
okay, we don't have to. I mean,
No, I want to word it. I kind of want to get there with it. It's not horrible.
It's really not, but in America, it's just different. It's like that in Mexico too, and like pretty much every other country in the world except America and Canada, apparently.
I want to know. Yeah, James.
like if you look up Japa, which is her nickname, Japa, it comes up as like a Hindu for being swift and resilient and getting out of trouble. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like she's catty. She's able to get out of trouble. She's got a bunch of lives.
Yeah, no, I
You
see
know,
that.
as a fighter, like that makes sense.
I like it.
I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot better than the explanation I got from Piranha.
100% better. So yeah, I like that one. We'll go with that one. That's way better.
I
Jake
like
McGinnis is on here. He's a fighter.
who?
Jake McGinnis.
Really?
What up, Jake?
I like
Yeah.
Jake. Nobody's.
You like
I like Jake.
Jake? Hey, you guys like Irish fighters? He's an Irish fighter. He's actually going to be kickboxing for Chance's thing in February.
Really? What do you think about the Apex coming up?
I like after like 6-7 months, I want to get involved in that. I want to be sandbagging though. I don't want any belts. I'm just going to be a white belt for the rest of my life.
You want to so you want to grapple someone in the cage?
Oh, 100%. I would love to.
Are you okay with the rule set of the Apex? Or do you know much about it? Because it's a little different. There's like no butt scooting.
It's different. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You can't like lay down and hope someone falls into your guard and
Or pull guard either.
yeah,
right?
you can't pull guard.
No. Yeah.
So you have to like really.
No, I think that
grapple.
I need to look more into it, but I watched a few of them. I'm like, oh, I like that. That's super fun.
Slams are like
encouraged.
encouraged. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
And backflips. If you do backflips, that's encouraged as well.
Shauna Gomez, her takedowns, her double legs and single legs, I was very impressed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you not?
No,
You
I
were,
mean,
like,
I was
really?
just asking you a question. Damn,
just said,
calm the
really?
fuck down, Geena.
Johnny.
Jeez, man. Like, I just asked a question there. It's her jockey in her. It's the jockey in her. She's she's jockeying for position right now.
Look, okay. Do you know what's really messed up? Okay.
What?
I did not realize how small of a person I am. I know I'm small until I started going back to the gym and like rolling with people. And I'm like,
You're like a
tiny.
kid.
I am. Like, I feel like the little hamster that they put on my forehead, and I'm just like scrappy.
You're a hamster.
I'm a hamster. Yeah.
So Geena, what fight are you?
Look, I can. So my girlfriend, she's a nurse. The godmother of my baby, and she's a nurse. And I look at hamsters way different now after she told me some stories.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she probably extracted some hamsters.
Like South Park style?
I don't. Is that where it came from in the ass?
I think I've heard of something like that on South Park.
Some people.
Oh, geez.
Some people.
Seems unfair to the hamster.
Yeah. Why? How would you feel if you were that hamster?
It's animal.
Geena?
Yeah, it's a felony. Like, it's animal cruelty.
How
It's
is that a
terrible.
felony?
No, it definitely is.
Because
It's not an animal. It's a
cruelty.
rodent. It's a rodent. Though.
It's a rodent.
I don't think that's
It's an
They're
animal.
sentient beings.
I don't think that's animal
They have
cruelty,
feelings,
though.
though.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying, like,
Wait a minute, Johnny.
He's like abdicating.
if Chance
Sticking up for the gerbilers.
if Chance is so, let's just use Chance for an example since we've done it before. If Chance sticks a hamster up his ass, I don't think that's animal cruelty. It's because it's a rodent. Like if he sticks a cat in his ass, that's cruelty to an animal.
Well, technically, isn't a possum a rodent as well?
Yeah, you could do a possum in your. That'd be violent.
Or a nutria-rat?
Nutria-rat would be big. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Rodents aren't animals.
Yeah, like I don't think you can like the guy that did the thing to the guy did the thing to the donkey or whatever, the horse or whatever here out in the country. Like that's animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Good to know.
I don't think you should do anything to any animal. I think that's just terrible.
No, I don't think you should harm animals. What I'm saying is by law. By law, I don't think you can get in trouble with the hamster.
Chance says, depends if the possum is playing possum.
Yeah, if he's playing possum, Chance, you'll be all right. Let us know how that goes. Don't video it though. Just let us know. But yeah, I'm talking legality here, not what's morally right.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
it's okay. I'll pull it. Hold on. Let me see here.
I don't think you're
I think it's called gerbling.
Gerbling?
gerbling. That's a gerbil.
Yeah,
That's not a hamster.
I didn't think it was real. I seen a South Park episode, and I didn't know people really did that.
Oh, I'm sure anything that happens on South Park, they do, bro.
They probably, they got it from
a
somewhere.
felony. Yeah, it's a felony court of cruelty to animals.
To gerbil?
The
The
gerbil.
hamster.
It's called. Yeah, can gerbling be considered animal cruelty
Jeez.
if it gets stuck?
So
Only-
only if he so A, he's got to get stuck. B, wow, man, this is intense. I never thought I'd be having these conversations on a podcast.
That is a little.
It's a little odd. Glad you brought that up, Geena. Thanks. Analyst. That's why she's an analyst.
True. So if you come to the podcast to learn a little bit
Hey,
of sports
I'm
analysts
down.
today,
I like those. I'm down to those facts, those numbers, those statistics.
You got that one right. I just don't think you have the Joppa one right.
yeah, definitely not right on that.
The
one.
Joppa. Well, that's what it says online.
There. He just sent me the same response. Do you look?
What happened to Bobby? Did you do this?
What?
Did you do this?
What is that? Let me see. Oh, are those hot dogs?
No, it's firecrackers.
Where? Oh fuck!
Taped to his notebook. It looks like.
Look. Can you see that?
Yeah. Thanks, boss. Love you.
No, don't read that. Don't read it out loud. Read that bottom one.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay.
Does that make sense?
I mean, not really. I don't think she does.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I'm just going to go with what I say.
I like what you say.
empowering.
I like what you say.
Yeah. That's why you hired me.
Yeah, exactly. No, I hired you because you wouldn't leave us alone. You're a persistent person. We like it though.
I'm very persistent. Almost where like you think, do I like her or do I hate her?
Well, yeah, we like you now. At the beginning, we probably more hated you.
Yeah.
Well, you worked for some weird. You worked for some shady promotions before.
For sure.
Yeah, that's why we were concerned. Like, were you the reason of their success or their failures? That's what we were.
Well, you know, a lot of them peaked, and you know what happens when they peak? They're just not peak fighting champions.
I like that.
I like it.
A lot of them, you know, they can't handle the summit. They can't handle it.
No, they can't. They can't at all.
No, because they're not Johnny Ross, you know.
Well, I don't know if it's because of me, but let's not get carried away. Let's not be irrational. So what is your
don't take that as a compliment.
Oh, I didn't. I always take negativeness. What are your thoughts on, you know, everything PFC, like what do you like, don't like? I mean, just give us your insight on some of the stuff you do like, some of the stuff you don't like, because we don't care. You're not going to hurt our feelings. We don't have any.
That's like a question you ask on the third date, you know? Like, oh, what do you like? What do you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like our third date then. We'll say that, even though you've been here way fucking longer than that, unfortunately for us. But
it's almost, I think it's been a year.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. It's been a rough one.
Yeah. No, okay.
Ups and downs.
First, honestly, there has not been many downs, except probably the only down was when Chance was drunk at the press conference.
Why was that a down though?
Because I had to deal with
Yeah, that
I don't think that I didn't find it that big of a deal.
I thought it was pretty awesome.
No, he was funny. But that's what I mean. Like there has not been any downs for PFC. I've literally I've been to a show where like terrible things have happened. You know, I've been to actually in the 7 years. Well, actually, it's been 10 years now around MMA, but let's just say 8. Like I've had 2 crazy incidences where like one guy died and one guy was like out. So like nothing has ever happened like that at peak, because you guys just, I don't know, it's a different level of fighters. Every time we're watching the fights, it may go to decision, and it might be even, you know, a split decision because you don't know, or a unanimous decision where it's kind of like, oh wow, that guy's beating the shit out of this guy for, you know, 3 to 5 rounds, but the other guy is super tough and he's hanging in there.
Yeah.
So there's always something to talk about. The worst thing, as you know, someone being stuck on commentary, and sometimes I have been stuck. Like it wasn't my job to be doing commentary that night, but I'm like, holy shit, these guys can't fight out of themselves out of a wet paper bag sometimes. Just like from experience. And I mean, I try to say that respectfully.
You mean that in the nicest way possible.
Give respect,
I guess.
I give respect for anyone who goes in the cage and fights, right?
Yep.
Like even if they, you know, they can, like, cause they showed up, they made weight, they got in the cage. 100%. I respect guys who go in the cage when someone doesn't make weight and they're like, fuck it, I'm still going to fight, because they're just, especially amateurs, because your amateur record, you need fights. You need that cage time. Going in there and knocking someone out in the first round is fun and great. And you can showcase, you know, it gives you confidence to grow, but you need cage time. So what I'm getting at is when I'm doing a peak show, the way that you match these cards are just really phenomenal, because you match them stylistically where it's going to be an exciting and close fight, and the crowd is getting their money's worth. So that's great. And I'm sitting there with Craig and Remington, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, this thing is a fucking banger.
Yeah,
you know, it's great.
It is great to see sometimes. Sometimes it's like fucking someone knocks someone out because you're like, fuck, that's too many close fights.
Yeah.
Well, that was like Shauna's first pro fight when she knocked out her opponent.
That's a mistake.
That was a cold. That was a cold.
But
that was a murker. She murked her.
But the problem with that was it wasn't all on me.
That's true.
No.
But I should have just stuck to my guns and said, no, you can't fight here.
Every now and then you have to make an example, though. You know,
it's horrible. But then they don't even get that, though. When they don't understand what happened and they think that didn't happen when it's video, like you just can't fix it. You can't. So, but yeah, that was on me 100%. I'll take full responsibility for that. I was doing what Luis said.
No, but that's the only fight that I can recall out of all the fights for a year that was like, whew, you know.
It's bad.
But I know she wanted that fight. Like she wants
like, a rematch.
Constantly, like, yeah, she was begging for that fight. And I mean, you know, that right there, she just needs to go and do more training, you know, like that's just kind of what I saw. Like there's just needed to be more movement, more footwork on her end.
I got a better option.
What?
Retire. Just stop.
Yeah, but I mean, it's her life, so she can do what she wants to do.
Yeah. I'm just trying to help. Yeah, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying.
But man, Shauna's
she's like,
Geena cannot sit in the pocket long. She's just like, I'm fucking out. Kind of like when
media training.
she's like when felony is mentioned and Wes is fucking left the building. Gone. Where'd Wes go? Someone said a felony, he's gone.
No, that's how you know Geena has good media training, though. If like something like that.
I don't, yeah.
If you're presented with a question or in a situation like that, just detour to the next one like a politician. She's got the politician maneuver down.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Thanks, Luis.
Yeah, you have to be
no,
like
but
that.
I mean, Shauna, like, well, it's easy to kind of go down the road of like who shouldn't be in MMA, but when you're speaking about peak, the reason why I love being a part of your promotion and working with you guys is because you guys have top talent and you're smart about signing people really quickly. I've noticed that show potential and that look dedicated and are dedicated because they're really able to showcase who they are as a fighter and you can prepare them. Like Shauna will go. I see probably like 3 right now from on your platform and a couple others from other platforms that are going to be going to the next big, the biggest shows in the world. I can tell that they're going to get picked up because they have good camps. They're trained as athletes and they're fighters as well, but they're also trained as athletes. So they're ready. And then you guys have a platform that gets them like just confident. You as an athlete, you have to be confident going to the big show because it just instead of being flustered and like overwhelmed and thinking it's a big thing because it's really not. It's just a bigger crowd. That's it. It's a bigger crowd with a bigger production budget. That is all it is.
And the thing is, if you fight at the Apex, it's not even a bigger crowd. So it's like,
right.
It's crazy.
No, it's not. Mm-mm.
But it's still
no.
stress.
It's very
like you said, they just got to block it.
Yeah,
out.
it's very stressful because it's your time to shine. So you've got to be seasoned and you have to be prepared. And like I've seen coaches too that are really, really good at getting fighters prepared for that pressure. And then I've seen coaches who are younger, newer in the game who have been there, but their lack of talent in the gym just kind of sets them a little bit of a step back for getting their people ready because they just haven't been there, done that yet. So you work with a lot of big gyms, which is really cool. And you can tell the difference.
Sometimes. Yeah, you can.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you can. You're right. 100%. So my thing is, it's been great having Geena, pretty much. I mean, she's been great. Not horrible.
Pretty much.
No, really, she's been great. She took some time off because she had a baby. She acted like that was necessary. which was kind of odd, but that's a little odd. But
Wait a minute. I have a text message that says I can be at the show like right after I had the baby.
We're not going to talk about that. But anyways, yeah. So she took time off, had a baby, but she didn't want to work.
He's cute though. He's a cute baby.
You love babies.
I know.
So
my husband's making me go back to work. He makes me.
Really?
Yeah.
Smart man. It's the prestige.
He keeps me busy.
He says it's the prestige of the name. That's all.
Oh, the Beck name or the Lucille name?
The Beck name. Thinks it's the Beck name. So how long have you, how many different shows do you work for now, essentially, do you think?
Right now, I only work for you and FanDuel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I am scheduled to do one other promotion, but that's in May, and that's it. So
nice.
I'm just kind of, I'm just focusing on the bigger shows. And I'll do some other smaller shows, like if they're in the area, and I'll do it kind of for charity just to help the community, because I do want to see the community get better.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I don't want, I'm never going to be too big where I'm like, oh, I'm not going to go there. Like, I love it. I started at the bottom. Well, I mean, I started at a pretty big, promotion, and they kept me busy every week, almost, every weekend. So we're doing 1 or 2 shows a weekend. So that was pretty awesome as a resume builder. And I got so many reps in, but I'll never be too big to like go to a local show and help out. I like helping. It's something that's, it's my passion project. That's what I told some of the bigger promotions.
There you go. Christine's on here, BKFC girl. She's, who's she going to smash next? So,
let's see. Who is she going to smash next?
I don't know. She can come smash all she wants over here. Let her know.
Louisiana.
We can let her smash. So, she's been smashing. She smashes people. Wow.
Chances I own a show she's working on that's not charity.
Chance. Fuck.
I will say Chance is he's very supportive of the PFC
really
brand.
I like it.
Yeah. He loves it. He's about it.
I feel like he really enjoyed the all the promo stuff. Man, he had a good time with it, and he took it super serious. But like we had a good time filming it, and it was fun working with Chance. He's definitely a cool guy to be around for sure.
He's different.
He's different.
He's most definitely different. Not in a bad way.
He's funny.
No, he does. He takes it very seriously. He loves what he does. It's something that, he's been doing since he was 12. So, and beating people up.
There you go.
A while.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. You got to find what you're good at. And then, I guess, I don't know.
Some people are talented at painting.
Yeah.
Some people's art is people.
Beating people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Geena, what fight would you say that you're most excited for this one that maybe it's not getting a lot of attention or something like that? Like maybe one that people are sleeping on. What do you think one that's going to be exciting?
I'm really, really excited for the Pfister Beck fight. I know like that's the main event, but I'm really excited to see Cody come back. Because he's had such an extensive career, and then you can tell he's had a family. And I was kind of joking with my friend. I was like, man, I might be holding his wife's hand during the fight.
Oh God.
I'd be like, but no, like, just to see that. But I'm excited for Natalia and Christine. Is it? Yeah, Christine. That's her last name. But I'm excited to see that fight. I want to see Natalia, like I want to see more of her ground game. I don't know if we're going to see it this fight, but I don't know. I don't know. So that one's up in the air. And then your heavyweight fight is not getting a lot of a lot of notice. What's that
No,
fight? Hold on.
O'Shea
Let me pull
Jordan
it up.
versus Julio Caesar.
Yep, that's gonna be a banger.
Yes.
No attention.
Yeah.
Not yet.
No attention. And I like the heavyweights. I think it's when you get good heavyweights in there, it's really fun to watch.
No, for sure. It is.
So when I filmed Fister, I ran into Caesar, and I was talking to him in the gym, and I said, man, I'm really looking forward to seeing you fight, because the last 2 times that he's fought, there's been those mishaps with the, stoppages and stuff like that. So I know we'll get to see him fight. Him and O'Shea are going to go in there and bang.
For
so
sure, dude.
I'm ready to see what he's capable of.
I am too, man. I think the biggest fight, just touching on that subject, probably the biggest fight to me that no one's talking about is John King and Ryan Parker. 205 title fight is fucking insanity, dude. Like, that's fucking wild. That's a great fight. That weight class is even super exciting too. So, and people go to sleep.
So that's actually the next betting odds video.
Nice.
I'm going to send Luis because I filmed it, and it's like just the research on those guys is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
That's going to be a really, actually, that's what I was going to do is have this.
The card is stacked though. I mean, 4 title fights. You got Joppa versus Spieth title fight. I like you going back to that fight, what you said. So I think we could have seen Natalia's ground game against Abril, and we didn't. That fight was that fight in Amarillo?
Yes.
Yeah. No, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could have seen.
Are you sure it wasn't Frisco? No.
It was
No,
29
yeah.
Amarillo.
Yeah. Tally
Right.
fought Jasmine in Frisco.
Yeah. He was at
Right.
32.
Yeah. So I think we would have seen it there, if anything.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
You know, the only time we've seen it against Katie Strite.
Yeah, that was early.
Yeah. And it was
early.
it was a wild fight.
That was.
I'm just one, like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, I think a lot of people underestimate her striking, maybe, and then I don't know. It's weird because it's just weird. It's weird. We don't see it. I thought we would have seen it against Abril. I was actually a little bit shocked by that, but
I agree. I thought that we would see come in with Abril because, Abril is known for her striking. Natalia's got some great jiu-jitsu, so it would have made sense for her to do it there, especially at that time she was coming off of that loss against Dez, so maybe she was trying to prove her striking or something like that, and that's why we didn't see that striking or the takedown there.
For sure. And I was actually, where I sit, I'm kind of close to that corner, so I could hear them a lot. And I was just like, so her husband's in her corner, and I was just like in between rounds looking so I could hear, and I was just looking like, I'm thinking, what the fuck am I missing here? Like, I was just like, there's no risk if you take her down.
Right.
But there's still slightly some risk. But, I mean, she dropped a Brill.
Yeah.
I mean, she won standing easily. Or, I mean, not easily. I mean, she won the fight clearly standing. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like she's just trying to prove a point.
For sure.
She's just like, fuck you. You guys, nobody thinks I can stand with her. I'm going to stand with her, and I'm going to beat her at her game, which is crazy.
Yeah, she did. She pulled it off.
Yes, she beat her. And then Jasmine's fight, that shit was wild too.
That
I mean,
was.
the fucking girl's never in a boring fight. That's the problem.
No.
I mean,
No, the girls are never boring.
no.
But that's the other thing is I think Spieth could put away people, but she likes the fight. Do you know what I mean? Like she likes the fight. So she's like, she could put people away, and she knows how, and she just likes to stay in there.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. She does. And then, like, I don't know, maybe, but
She has the power. I mean, I've had the pleasure of sitting down and talking with her quite a few times. But she's just one of those fighters. I definitely see her getting a shot at one of the bigger promotions.
I think so too.
She really has she has the look, she has the fight, she's got the athleticism, she's got the great team behind her, she's got the confidence. It's just putting little puzzle pieces together. She needs to have that finishing, once she gets a couple finishes, and that's where they're going to start like kind of turning their head at her.
Yeah. I think that,
Yeah.
but I think every time she does something, I think she's worried about making a bit of a mistake, if that makes sense.
For sure. Yeah, she's a bit of a perfectionist.
Yeah. So she's
You can, sorry.
what? Chance is chirping you?
He's doing something. He's pulling his pants down.
That's a little awkward.
Well, I'm not having another baby, okay?
Oh God, Lord have mercy.
Oh,
So, yeah, she's.
can I say that right now? The hotel incident, a couple.
Oh God, he's doing
That's
the
what-
Brandao.
That's what he was doing.
Chance, stop Brandowing. So yeah, she's lost some fights where she wasn't like, she lost to Alexa Culp, and then she lost to Rain Guerrero, which she really couldn't. She almost she could have won that fight, and then Dez put her to sleep early. So it was just kind of like some mistakes, and then I think she's kind of figuring the shit out. Like I think she's starting to figure it out. So I think she put it together.
Well, and that's when you're in your professional career, it really matters. She's had some losses on there, so you've obviously you want to. And here's the thing about Spieth is she doesn't want to tiptoe around her career, but yet she knows she has to preserve it in a way so that she doesn't have those losses. So that really fucks with your confidence too, because you know where you are, where your confidence is, but you don't want to slip up and make a mistake because we're human. We do make mistakes.
Yeah. And when you make a mistake in that cage, it's fucking bad. It's usually bad shit happens. So that is a problem.
It comes down to your game plan. I mean, she's got solid people in her corner. She needs to just trust it and just have to trust in your team.
I just think Joppa, it throws fucking heavy.
She throws bombs.
Yeah, she throws a lot of volume too.
She has intent and volume, which Spieth, though, coming from where she comes from, that's, she's really prepared for someone like Joppa, but Joppa's a test. She's tough.
Yeah.
Tough girl.
Wild.
It's funny because when I was doing what I was going to talk about the John King fight, because that one's really exciting. And that's the other one that I have the betting odds for. And James here I was looking at his record because, he's got one of the fastest knockouts in Glory.
Yeah.
Back in 2019 in Chicago, which is pretty cool. I love Glory. I love watching that.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. Yeah, he's been around forever. I mean, real.
Also the Amarillo native, right? He's the local guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from Amarillo. He trains in Dallas. So, yeah.
Nice.
Look, and Amarillo is selling out. People have got to get their tickets.
Dude,
I mean, there's only
the tables are almost gone. The front row is there's only a little more front row left. The first row on the bleachers is almost gone. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We haven't even started advertising really. So
yeah, honestly.
And we're still, we're 7 weeks away.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're still 7 weeks out, and there's only a little bit of in Amarillo. Last time we were there, it was super packed.
Yes.
I don't think it was sold out completely, but
it was
you only
crowd.
had there was only 100, I think 100 seats left in that when we were talking backstage.
It's gonna be a banger.
And also, it was the first time we were there, and it was during that flood.
Oh yeah, the flood.
So I can only imagine how big it's gonna be this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was gas stations completely underwater.
Yeah, it was exciting. What
The rental car.
I was like, "Where's Johnny bringing me to? Where am I?"
Wait till we go to our luncheon in when we go to El Paso.
Oh,
I'm never invited to lunch.
No, you will be this time. It's going to be in Juarez.
Oh god.
Oh. So so what you're saying is there's a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance that you're going to go to eat lunch with us in Juarez, and we're going to come back and you not. we might sell you.
Yeah, I don't know if right now is probably the best time to go.
I wouldn't go. Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy down there.
Yeah, it's getting wild. I've been keep getting my news from a reliable source, TikTok.
I don't watch the
crazy.
news. I don't even know what's going on, bro. That's crazy. I don't. Is there some stuff going on?
Oh yeah, there's about to be it's pretty much a standoff with the Texas government and the United States government. And there's 28 other states that said that they support Texas
Oh, really?
Biden said it's we shouldn't put a razor wire over the border, that it's inhumane, and that Texas should open its borders. And Texas governor said, no, we're not doing that. And he did it anyway. And then there's like 28 other states that are like, I'm with Texas on this. So it's like literally like half and half on this whole situation.
Oh, God.
It's a big deal. Like there's like,
Is it 28 now?
it may be 28 now. Yeah. So I was looking at it, and like, it's pretty much the whole center of the United States, and then East and West Coast is for the feds.
Really?
And then everybody else is with Texas.
That's crazy.
Arkansas actually sent troops, like their state, military. There's like 12 states that have sent their troops over to do a standoff with the
It
federal
was
troops.
They said there was speculated to be 700,000 truckers going to put trucking containers across the border.
It's wild right now. The border is wild right now.
Will this settle down by July? This is the question. So they're doing it all on the whole border of Texas to Mexico?
That's
everywhere?
right, James. James says don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, I agree. But damn.
Yeah, so pretty much like all the spots that are hot spots for crossing, they know, we know where where people are crossing at, and it's no secret. So those spots that were previously opened, they were covering up those spots, and the government said, no, you can't do that. We got to open them up. So they're not, Texas says,
My thing is,
that.
Not to get on like a political.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. Here we go.
But like, why? I mean, we've been talking about everything else under the sun, but I don't have a problem. Like, we are a melting pot as the United States.
Yeah.
But to let people over that are not documented, are not going through any type of filtration system to see who they are, there are known terroristic groups coming through, and we're just letting them in. And the human trafficking, the drug trafficking, it's like to help the children, 100% women, children. But even in Kentucky, my dad, like, he is not someone who, like, he doesn't talk ever. Like, so when he comes to me, like, to the house to drop off some stuff, and he's like, Gene, don't go to the Walmart on the north end because there are, these people there that aren't with families, and they're setting up, like, because we're a blue state, we're very liberal here. Well, we have a liberal governor, and which is fine, but he does a good job.
He does a good job. She said he did a fucking good job.
I'm happy enough here.
Yeah, you fucking sold it.
I love Kentucky.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I do love Kentucky,
Okay, fine.
but they have set up some housing for migrants, and they're just in the news, stealing stuff and beating up police officers and not getting in trouble for it. Like, come on. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, no one's going to mess with me and my family.
But yeah, no, I get it. What I'm saying is, I don't know. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. I don't know. I just think, I have a green card. I paid to fucking have a green card. I don't think anyone should get
You've been vetted, Johnny. You have been vetted.
I mean, and if you ask any immigrant like that's had to go through the proper steps, they would agree the same thing. It's not fair. Like, they shouldn't just let people in because.
For sure. My dad came his same way. He came over the right way, did it all.
Yeah.
So like he's kind of, everyone has the same stance on it. They try to portray in the media that it's a certain way, or that there's some kind of negative, like, racial tension behind it. But it's, at the end of the day, man, there's a proper technique to everything, and don't mess with Texas.
Well, there's a reason for it.
I'm wearing a fucking hat and a shirt, James. You want my shirt?
He wants your shirt.
It's a beautiful shirt. My shirt's beautiful today.
Chance didn't know you weren't born here. No chance. Johnny married this beautiful woman, got a green card.
Yep. Basically, I'm a sex slave, Chance. Amanda sex slaved me.
Mendoza said, I've been waiting 26 years.
We'll help you, Mendoza.
He is not complaining.
Yeah. Speaking of that, it's my daughter's birthday today. Happy birthday, Cora. You fuck.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
You sick individual.
10 years old. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I'm going to be there one day. No, I won't. No, I've already been there. It's stupid. But yeah, man, I did not know all this shit was going on in Texas. This is a whole nother podcast. We should be on the Geena Lucille podcast or something. But yeah,
I don't have a podcast.
you should have a podcast, Geena. I got a
I would
great
be- I would
idea.
be-
What's that one? It's funny as fuck. It's actually not bad. Oh fuck, I forgot what it's called. Jesus.
Come on.
I don't know. Someone would know. Geena knows what it is. You know what it is. It's a chick. I think she's in California. I don't know. She does a podcast. It's pretty good.
Oh, that narrows it really down.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. I thought it's girl, California. It's better than all these other states. That's one state.
Are you talking about the girl that does all like the really dry
Wait.
content? Like she's like
I don't think
really
so.
acts really dry in her podcast.
I don't think so.
No,
No,
no.
she's an MMA
she's
fighter.
a plant. She was a media plant for sure. You're talking about Danny?
No, he said he's saying she was an MMA fighter. I don't know that.
I can't remember.
Oh.
It's like something crazy. It's like fucked up. It's
Really?
fucked up. But she gets the views though.
Yeah.
What is it called? Jeez, I'll look it up. Someone
It
tell
might
me.
be Danny, the girl with, I think she was a Hollywood plant that they put on TikTok. And she did that interview with Drake. Is that who you're talking about?
No.
That's who I
Okay.
thought he was talking about. That's the first one that came to my mind.
Yeah, that's who you're
No,
talking
it's
about.
not a ring girl.
California.
It's fuck's her name. She fights in the UFC, half of her head shaved. Oh my god.
That still doesn't narrow it down very much.
Oh, I don't.
You guys are a tragedy here.
Oh, chances it's Bobby. Bobby is Chance. No, the MMA girl. There's some MMA,
girl,
fighter.
Chance. Yeah. Okay.
Is she?
I look like
Are you
John
talking about
Wayne.
Nina? Nina
No.
doesn't have half her head shaved.
No.
You guys are all
like Nina.
fucking
She's funny.
atrocious.
Okay. First of all, California is now it's legal
might-
for them to filter the sewer water as drinking water.
That's
So I'm
not
sorry.
that's not a major problem.
What?
He
That's not
said
a major
what?
problem.
What they
Just put fluoride in it.
reverse osmosis or something? Like what are they doing? How are they doing that?
No,
Oh.
also, wait. Okay, this is kind of funny, and it was on the another podcast, but they were talking about how there's so much fentanyl. People were testing their drugs for fentanyl, finding out that there was fentanyl in it, flushing it down or like getting rid of it. And there were coyotes and raccoons that were like messed up on fentanyl.
Oh gosh. That's how
Really?
you get zombie coyotes. That's exactly how that happens.
That's
Yeah.
fucking too much.
But you know, speaking of like the
Fentanyl.
testing and stuff, we were on our way to the Oklahoma show and we stopped in this gas station and they had like a vending machine, drugs and stuff. It was like fentanyl test strips and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It was crazy. And it also had like Narcan stuff like in a
Yeah.
vending machine. I've never seen nothing like that before.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's right. That
Well-
was fucked up. And then they had something
I
else
was-
somewhere else, like a needle thing or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I think that's pretty common, but like
Well,
I've
that's just-
never seen some like the test strips and then stuff like that. That was pretty wild.
I
to
think
me.
it's better though, dude.
yeah. Give them the resources.
At least they don't die,
for sure.
because that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still bad.
Hey, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Yeah, I don't play those games because I'd win. I'm a fucking winner of stupid prizes. I'm got it figured fucking
Like,
out.
bro, I don't even play stupid games
Yeah.
and I get stupid prizes.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gotta play the game and I get fucking Narcan. We're just gonna
So,
start Narcaning
I-
each other.
What would happen?
I think you're fucking dead
No,
if you
you
don't have
probably-
anything in your system.
Yeah, it'd probably like you just get a really big adrenaline rush.
Oh shit.
Just Pulp Fiction style.
We're gonna
my God.
Narcan each other. Fuck it.
That
Gina,
sounds
do you want to Narcan?
We were in Michigan around like I was outside. It might have been Ann Arbor. We did a show, and Chance was with me. And you know, when he's not fighting, he's drinking.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
weird though.
He wakes up at night.
Seen that.
He wakes up at night to get some water after a show, drinks the tap water,
Oh,
and then
fuck,
like
Chance.
gets really sick. And the water was for sale. Like the bottled water downstairs was $7, like $7.68. Like it was ridiculous. Like I'm like, you can't be charging this much for water. And there was a reason why, because like you cannot drink the water, in Michigan.
Oh
That's
fuck.
rough.
or at least like near Flint, like Detroit.
Oh
area.
yeah,
it was
You
bad.
don't drink the
But that's
water.
how California is about to be soon. At this rate.
Oh, dude.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah, drink Evermore and
Oh, it was Novi. It was Novi, Michigan. Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I love Michigan. Like I go snowboarding there. You know, things are legal there. Like Michigan's cool. I like Michigan.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of good fight gyms up there.
What do you mean things are
but yeah.
legal?
He's just talking about gerbling.
No, I'm not. What do you mean they're legal?
Well, like weed's legal there.
Oh,
You
I
can
thought you
grow it,
meant.
you can
Okay.
sell it.
I didn't know you meant. She did mean that.
I
Really.
thought she was talking about
Gerbling. I'm like, damn. Thought we moved on from the gerbils.
I mean, I did. You guys apparently did not.
I'm trying to figure out has this thing.
Somebody asked in the comments if it was a bare knuckle. Is it a bare knuckle boxer you're talking about? That has the podcast?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Summer Seaboard.
Oh,
Yeah, Summer. Who is it? Fuck. Help us. I'm dumb. Summer loves me.
Matt Wood says Mexico water is better than Flint.
Is it Jessica Rose Clark? No. Matt says what?
Mexico water is better than Flint. Like the Mexican tap water.
uh-huh.
I don't know.
She says Christine.
No. I think it's Jessica Rose Clark. Ask her just
Well, I could just Google her. Real
Hold on.
someone.
I'm going to go to Google.
I might be out of control here. I might be wrong. Someone help me.
Fighter.
I think it's Jessica Rose Clark.
That sounds familiar.
Anyway, you said she does a podcast, so
Yeah, I just don't
it
know
just-
what it is now.
oh, you just heard. You know she has a podcast.
I heard someone talking about it, and then I was like, oh, that's fucking wild. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Only a podcast I listen to is Rogan and Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn,
I
bro.
think I'm like your average American male podcast listener.
You
Rogan,
are?
Rogan and Theo. Yeah.
That's not Jessica Rose Clark.
There's this girl though on who's Bree Bree.
Mm-mm.
You know
Bree
who that
Bree?
is? Bree Bree.
The fuck is a Bree Bree?
Hold on, her. I'm going to show you. First of all, I just started following her. I've like commented. She only has she's got 5,600 followers. But she brings up some really good topics of conversation. But yeah, her.
I don't know her. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Get her on the podcast.
Get her on the podcast.
Let her hop in. We'll do an interview.
I'm really just dumbfounded right now how I can't figure this out.
I don't
We've
know.
had fighters
She has a
on
good
it.
podcast.
Are fighters on there?
I think yes, dude.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Johnny.
It's like inappropriate for sure. I think.
Oh, really?
I think so. I don't know. I can't remember. Fuck.
Summer Seaboard.
What? She wants to.
James Shelnut wants to talk about all his guys. He said,
You said what?
let's talk about King, Thomason, Jr., Ash, Ebel, and Pfister.
All of them right
Yeah,
now?
let's talk about them.
Jesus, James. James, I gotta go watch a baseball game here in a little bit.
James is in it to win it.
James loves salami. Let's talk about James's love for salami.
Tell James to
What
get
kind of salami?
Just, like Genoa salami, Polish salami,
hard salami.
Canadian hard salami.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, he loves that one.
Oh,
It's like one of his new favorites, I thought, he said.
wow. Interesting.
So, let's see here.
But James,
Gina, what's her name, was just on here. Christine was
Who?
just on the pod. She was just on here on Instagram.
Oh, she
It's
was
not
just
her, yeah.
Christine was
Yeah. Does she like you or does she know you?
Christine.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Joppa?
No.
I don't
Nobody
know
likes
then.
you. Okay, let's talk about the fights. Let's go.
No.
Get back to it.
so
Perfect.
James's client needs to send me a photo.
Who's
I don't know
that?
if we still remember Paco. Remember it was James. You said
Oh
it was
yeah, James's client.
Yeah.
Yeah, James. What about that?
Waiting on his response. He'll be in here soon. But in the meantime,
We're playing COD Friday.
we have Friday.
Friday COD day at the office. Are you gonna play COD with us, Gina?
I don't know. How do you play? Is that like a Canadian thing?
No, COD. Are you playing with
Bumper
us?
pool. Call of Duty.
I've never played.
Well, that's even better. You'll be shittier than I am, so I can talk shit to you.
I think Chance plays.
Does Chance play COD?
Like Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What? He doesn't?
I mean, I've never played. Actually, no, he plays. What did we play? We played that game.
Oh, fuck.
It's called Pug.
PUBG?
Oh, Chance, come on, help.
PUBG.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pug.
fuck.
It's like Pug Simulator or something.
Oh, Pug Simulator. Fucking
PUBG, yeah.
Pug Tycoon.
So I'm like the ride or die, but I just die.
What do you mean?
That's just, you know.
It's a ride or die minus the ride. You just piggyback on
Minus-
Chance.
Oh, 100%.
Does Chance carry?
He carries the team. His back's hurting, bro. His back's hurting.
Does Chance carry?
Yeah. Well, like, bless him. I love him. He wants to hang out with me all the time because I'm just awesome. But sometimes I'm just.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm really boring. I'm not
I think
fun
I
at all,
found
but,
it.
I finally found the
I think I
podcast.
found it.
It's still on that. Yeah, so we're doing that Friday.
Oh, I
Did you
found
find
it. It's sex violence with Rebel Girl.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Ashley Evans Smith.
So
I don't know that.
You got to look it up. It's called Sex Violence Rebel Girl. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
is it like fighting based? Or?
Yeah, she's a fighter.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's,
Okay.
do you know what I'm talking about? She has
This
Hector
girl.
Lombard on there, Alec Belcher.
Here.
Yes, thank you. See?
She had Hector on there.
Yeah, she's had a Dare on there. Stephanie Klein's been on there. I mean, she has some big, like, she has some good people on there. Catherine
Rebel
Lanier's
girl.
been on there. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh,
I
that's
was just
cool.
saying that could be something like it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
It's niche. Whatever. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Niche?
Yeah, it's got a niche.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Sex violence with Rebel Girl.
Christy Mack from Wish. Who? Oh.
Christy Mack from Wish.
Who's Christy?
What's
Mack?
that mean?
Oh my gosh, Trent Knott is calling me right now.
Oh, get him. Answer the phone. Answer the phone right now. Christy Mack from Wish.
I'm
Dude,
gonna hold on. Wait, I'll call him from
from your
Instagram.
crack phone?
From the
your
track
your
phone.
third
Yeah.
phone? Hey, I'm dealing
Yeah, let
dope.
me call him from here.
Hey, James, you sent me a picture where?
Wait, that's not fair.
Hold on, James said something.
He said he's playing COD right now, and he sent you a picture.
What a cod sack.
Is he talking about Call of Duty?
Yeah, he
This
loves
is concerning.
COD.
This is concerning.
He didn't. I even shared my gamer tag with him, and all he did was laugh.
What is it like? Hot shot.
What's your
183?
gamer tag?
I can't say it online, Geena.
It's probably really.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if that was
Embarrassing.
like your address or. Guys, look, I can't be awesome at everything. You know,
No, we know. You're just
I've got to leave room for you guys to thrive.
for sure. I appreciate that.
I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. I'm so kidding. I'm not.
What did I say that podcast is called?
Sex violence.
Look it up. Look it up.
Sex.
Pull it up. See if you can pull it up.
Pull it up. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can't pull it up, can you?
Good try. I might crash this whole stream though.
Why?
Hold on. I got it.
Yeah, but
It's called Sex and Violence
Yeah, same.
with the Rebel Girl.
well, so what? I've never really listened to it, honestly, but it's a cool concept.
Here you go.
Let check it out.
Like, yeah, but I want to hear it. I don't
know
want
if
to
we
see
can play
it.
it though. Be striking.
It's what?
We'll be striking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know.
Okay, well, don't play it. But yeah, you can't play it. I was just wondering. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it says like,
It says what?
you are somebody's reason to masturbate.
What?
Time to
Okay, maybe this.
have sex.
I don't think that's what it is.
interviews that fuse MMA and TMI.
Wow, I'm wrong. She only has 2.35K subscribers.
Really?
20K.
20K subscribers?
Just followers.
On Instagram. I'm saying YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube? Okay.
This is crazy. I might listen to it. I might check out the Hector Lombard one.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
I always like
That's
the
cool.
Rogan episode, the MMA episodes. Those like the only ones I watch.
Yeah. Some of them are out of control. You're kind of
Or when they get the fighter pilots on there. We were talking about that this morning.
So, Johnny, I want to ask you though before, I don't know when we're going to end this, but
or soon.
with Colton
I gotta go.
Loud, what are?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
What are your plans going to be for him next? I mean, are you having a hard time matching him?
I don't think it's like a super hard time matching him. It's just like we'll get really close to something. Like we had a guy 6-1, only loss off the Contender Series. We were so close to having the deal done. And I think it's more of like the gym he's at and stuff. We just didn't make it work. But we have some other guys in the chamber, I would say, kind of that I feel really good about.
Because Tafoya is such a game fighter. Like that's why when you match that up, I like Tafoya, you don't even have to question if he's going to take the fight or not. And if he's not going to show up in his best form, because he's tough, he's tough and he's athletic and he has skills. But after that, like and I'm not saying he's going to walk through Tafoya. I'm not saying he's going to walk through anybody, but, say if he does get the W, he's sitting 6-0.
No, I know. Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It's a
problem for your pockets.
So I think, to be honestly straight, I think he wins this. If he wins this fight, if he gets through Tafoya, if he gets through the next person, then he'd just be gone.
Like you think he'll go straight
Now, if he doesn't go, why do you think he doesn't go?
If he doesn't go, he will go. So if he doesn't lose before Contender, he will be on Contender. 100%. No doubt in my mind he'll be on Contender. He's got too many finishes. I mean, he just finishes everybody. So they're not like that's what they're looking for. Like,
do you think he's ready for Contender? Do you think he's ready for that level?
I would like to get him more tests. I think his confidence is there. I think his ability is there. I would like to get him in some deep waters, but I've fucking struggled. I mean,
for some cage time,
I need him to have some harder times in there, and I'm trying. It's just, I mean, I thought a couple times he would. I know he's talented. I know he's good. I know he's amazing. I thought some of these matchups I've made would at least get him to the third round. I'm not asking championship rounds. I'm just saying I need someone to get him into the second, third round.
I mean, the only, Devon Jackson is the only one that's taken him into the second round.
Well, Jesse, was Sanderson?
Sanderson went to the
second.
No.
Jesse didn't?
No, it was 3 minutes and 1 second into round one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It looked like it was in the second round, how much blood there was in the cage.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah. I mean, he's
murdering. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's won decisions back in his amateur career.
Yeah, he's had.
But those are against, amateurs. Like they're just they're babies. They're.
I mean, he's had some tough Ami fights. So I don't know. Ever since he went pro, it's kind of been a different person. It's kind of like Kobe Bradford. Like he struggled in Amis. He's just on he's laser focused. He's fucking taking tough fights too. Like it's crazy. It's weird. It's weird to see. But I think Colton can be stopped. I think he can be brought to, not stopped. I think he'd be brought to second, third round. I think he can be. It's just, I don't know.
What do you think? Okay. So
He's
say say where you were not saying like a coach, but you're a matchmaker and you do a great job. So with that being said, if you're facing, say your guy was facing Colton and you want to take it, you need to bring him into deep water. Where is the deep water for Colton?
To be honest with you, fuck.
Yeah, because everyone has something to work on. Everyone has some hole in their game that they've got to fill throughout the time, the years, the experience.
To be honest with you, I wanted to set up a fight. They're not going to take the fight. But I was kind of looking for more of a wrestler and to see if someone can get him into some deep waters on the ground. I think his striking is just a really big problem. He's long, rangy. They got to get
especially for the weight class.
Yes, that's the problem. And then they got to get him to the ground for sure. So, I mean, it's tough. It's I don't know. I think that's where I would like to see someone do that, but I don't know. He's just been a problem.
Yeah.
I know.
It's funny because that wrestling foundation is such a problem for a lot of, now I'm not saying Colton is just a striker because he's not, but like when you get a solid guy his pedigree is very polished with wrestling, the guys that are striking, it's like they don't even have to really, they punch their way into wrestling, get them on the back foot, just get that opportunity. And then you have an issue. I've seen that in the big show.
I just don't think it's gonna, someone's got to do something different in my opinion, but.
Right. Because you do see like the past few fights that I've watched with Colton, people do try to go toe to toe with him. And that's just a really bad idea.
No, yeah, it's not working.
Yeah. And he circles out really well too. He's good at getting in, but like you said, he's very rangy. So he's, Yeah,
he's a problem. Tafoya presents some interesting problems too. So that's kind of exciting because he's going to kind of, instead of wait, he's going to come. I think Tafoya goes right for him. I think Tafoya is going to mix up some stuff.
Well, that's it. You're right. Yeah, no, Tafoya goes right towards danger and puts the opponent on their back foot, and you can't have, that takes a lot of power away from someone who's trying to strike and knock people out.
But does Tafoya change his game plan because he's fighting Colton for a title? I don't know. If he does, I think it doesn't help him. I think he needs to fight the way he fights, and he needs to mix it up a little bit. I'm not saying it's going to be easy by any means. It's the same thing with Xavier Franklin. I say the same thing about him. People ask me, I say you got to do something. These guys, the problem is he's a wrestler too. So, he fucking picks apart Australian striker. He picks apart Mateo pretty much. He beat up Mateo pretty bad, and Mateo's super good striker. It's tough, man. It's tough to watch.
And then we have, for the prelim fight, the very first amateur fight we have, it's going to be free on Facebook.
Maybe.
So do you want to touch down on that a little bit?
Maybe. Gina's trying to leak fucking information. Look at you.
No, I'm just saying, usually we kind of give a little taste.
We don't care anymore. We're not
cute old lady at Costco giving out free samples. That's Johnny Ross.
Shit, damn. I'm about to give out a free sample of this podcast. Geena, guess what time it is?
Time for me to go.
No, I got to go I'm going to the baseball game. Geena.
Oh, that's awesome.
You don't give a fuck. Don't lie.
I wish I had free time on my hands to just go to a baseball.
I wish me and Luis were at our house doing a fucking podcast, not working. We're just here for the glory.
This is work for me. This is fun and work, and hey, this beats riding racehorses any day.
How do you figure?
Breaking bones. I don't know. It's not fun.
Well, I know, but you're okay. I'm confused. Geena, what is your number one goal this year? It's early in the year. We're only in February. So you missed 1 month of your goal. What is your what is your fucking goal?
January hit me hard. I'm so glad January's over with. Like after the holidays, I think everybody's been feeling it. My goals for 2024, I don't want to, like, I'm going to knock on wood. I don't want to say like I've already hit them, but I definitely want to make it on a major platform, and then be able to still do the other two that I choose to do, you know?
So you're trying to leave
so there's,
us. Is basically what you just said. Your goals. This is what you said. Your goals for 2024 are to leave us.
No, I don't want to be, I really, actually, okay. So like personal goals, like just like personal stuff, I really want to, okay, I'll be Mrs. America. I want to be a great mom.
You can say what your goals are. We don't care. See, look at you. You're trying to be a snowflake. You've lived in Kentucky too long. You're being a fucking snowflake. Say, yes, that's my goal, to leave your ass and be bigger and better.
Because I don't. I really, for real. I enjoy the regional level, but you guys are at the top regional level, and that's why I reached out to you, and you did not call me, and whatever.
We want you to go. We want you to go be successful. We want you to come out of your cocoon and fly like a little baby butterfly. No, it'd be good. It's good for everyone to.
I'm like Nemo. I'm like Nemo with one arm.
Yeah, you are at peak fighting. You're like fucking Nemo. We Nemo
so funny.
you. But
people are like, well, who's that girl? Why is she talking about fighting? What does she know? I'm like, no, I don't know anything.
Yeah, you don't. It's okay though. You do a good job. You perform well under pressure. No, but for real, the goal is for everyone to get better and to get places, not to hold people back. Yeah. So that's the goal.
Yeah, no, I really, what my goal would be is to have my cake and eat it too. I'd love to make it to the bigger promotion, or a bigger promotion. Like I said, I've reached out to quite a few.
That's nice.
But I want to stay. Well, I've talked to a few bigger promotions, and nice. That's how I landed the FanDuel job.
Really?
Yeah. And I love FanDuel. FanDuel's awesome.
Good. Yeah. I do too. I think you do great.
But it's a lot of, but what people don't understand, like it's a lot. There's so much that goes into broadcasting, and there's so much that goes into sport broadcasting, because there's not just one.
No, keep going. No, you're fine. We're reading too. We're getting a lot of comments while you talk.
No, because it is, you're like with the horse racing, I'm doing, 100, there's hundreds of horses, hundreds of trainers, hundreds of jockeys. Then there's statistics and numbers and facts, and then track conditions. And so when you go back to, and then there's a lot of money on the line. So when I go back to MMA, I can really hone in. Like I said, it's more of a passion project for me. And my goal for this year, my personal goal, is to get my butt in the gym and just do jujitsu all the time, and maybe step into doing some more striking like when I was younger, because I did that for like 6-8 years when I was a kid. And I loved it, but it's very intimidating. And even for someone like me, I'm around all the fighters all the time, but I respect their craft. And even though I did it as a kid, because my mom had me in like a million sports and I loved it, I did point sparring for 6 years. It's intimidating to go in the gym and be like, just really submit yourself to everything and just be open and vulnerable almost. And as women too, I'm trying to get more women in the gym to do jujitsu. And I actually talked to a friend of mine, I talked to Laura about doing, she just got her brown belt, or I think she got it like 2 years ago, but it would be great to have her come and do a clinic, like do a women's clinic, like have girls come and roll and get comfortable, because, it's intimidating even for me.
No, for sure. No doubt.
So,
I agree. Yeah, that'd be good. That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Frank wants to know what you mean by bigger promotion. And he asked, like LFA. He said bigger promotion like LFA? ?
Bigger. So I've reached.
What the fuck does that mean?
Bigger, like, well, okay. So if you look at the top promotions,
he
there.
said bigger promotion, like LFA question mark.
Okay. No,
Boobs.
bigger, like as in, you've got more. One championship.
Yeah.
There's Bellator is now merged with PFL.
Yeah.
And then you have obviously UFC.
And then
one thing with what?
Then you have the PFC.
And then you have PFC. No, I really so bigger promotions would be the top three: one championship, UFC, PFL, Bellator. Obviously, they're going through. Actually, they just hired a new sideline reporter, another girl, and she's been doing some podcast stuff. She's actually pretty good. She's nice. But yeah, so like one of those bigger promotions. I'm really just looking for a promotion that I can work one or 2 times, 3 times a month on shows, because it takes a lot of preparation for shows, and I want to do a solid job. So you really have to be prepared. But I like doing MMA and horse racing, so I don't really see myself going to an ESPN and doing football and basketball and stuff, because that's not really my thing. My thing is horse racing and MMA, which is so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
My horse racing people don't like MMA or aren't really like followers, and then my MMA people are not even they don't even know what a jockey is. They're like,
no wonder you were worried about the hamster. I forgot about the horse racing thing. I get it now. But anyways, okay, Geena, we loved having you on. It was fantastic. You are such a sweet person, I think. Chance probably begs to differ.
I don't ever know if you're being serious or you're joking.
No, I am being dead serious.
As like a crew, like we joke around a lot, but like I do have a lot of love for you. I have a lot of love for you guys. I think what you guys do for the fighters and the fighting community has been monumental, and I'm just really thrilled to be a part of it.
Yeah, we're happy to have you for real.
Yeah. No, every time you book me my tickets to fly out, I'm like, yes.
Sweet. Well, we booked your ass to Amarillo. Hope you enjoy that flight. It'll be fun.
It's a long one.
It's a long one. Well, Luis, what else we got? Is that it? I think I got to go. You and Geena could stay and talk about the cars and courses and rabbits.
Man, I think we're about wrapped up for today.
Yeah.
I got to get on as well. So we thank you so much, Geena, for coming in here.
Yeah, we appreciate your time. Share your expertise and your what you've learned in the community.
No, thanks for having me. You guys are great.
We didn't put you in a magazine in blue, so.
Yeah, it could be worse. You could be in the magazine.
You could be in this magazine here.
Oh my gosh, the J.C. Penney commercial. It's so cute. I like it.
Well, now there's a big ass picture of it in the office hallway in a frame.
I saw that.
Oh, that's fucked up. All right, did you put that up there?
Yeah, I put a video up on our story.
Really?
I didn't hang the picture though. I don't know who did.
So you fucked us. Oh, did you see what it was near, Geena?
No,
Can you see the other pictures?
Yeah, you can see the other ones, the jockey stuff.
Did you see the horses?
Oh yeah, I saw the horse. I saw the horse racing. The wind pictures back there, but it like went by really quick, so I wasn't gonna be.
Yeah, fat ass horses, fucking Kentucky Derby style. I'm joking. One almost went, but didn't make it.
No, he won the Oaklawn Derby.
I don't think he won.
Or like one of the he won one of the prep races.
Yeah, he tries. He tried real hard.
Yeah.
Now I think they just sell his sperm.
Really?
No, they don't. I'm joking. It sounded good.
Yeah, it did sound good.
It sounded funny.
Worth a lot of money.
I know.
Well, no. Okay. Fun fact. If you want to make money in horse racing, Arkansas is the place to do it, because if you have an Archie bred horse, they run for crazy amount of money.
Why?
Crazy money. Because they're trying to boost their breeding program, like get people to breed in Arkansas. So you could have a horse that this horse would have to run for $5,000 in any other state. But if he's bred in Arkansas, he's running for $50,000 to $70,000. Their purse money is huge.
That's wild.
That's smart.
It's crazy. Yeah. So they're just trying to get and so what ends up happening is horses that are like mares that come from Kentucky, or because we do have the best stock here in Kentucky, but they'll take the mares and with the Kentucky bloodlines, breed them to a nice stallion that is in Arkansas. and then have a nice Arkansas baby, because 86% of that comes from the mare. And then they run them in these Arky bred state races that are just for Arkansas horses. And you're running against, open, cheaper horses. And you're making, you're walking home with $50,000. Well,
Shit.
60% of 50.
That makes it fucking worth it.
It's
I like
Pretty
that.
cool.
Maybe I should take you to the horse races with me and we can make some money. Geena.
Make some
Yeah.
bets.
Actually, my friend Crystal, she's a broadcaster. She's doing the racing over there. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Tell her
I like Oaklawn, Hot Springs.
Tell Crystal we need the experience. Can she hook us up with the experience?
She can hook you up.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she does all the racing picks. She was a jockey. She just retired like
Is
I don't know,
she
7 months ago.
old?
No, she's my age.
So she's like on borderline dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said yeah. Geena just agrees with everything. All right, Geena. Well, we want the hookup. We might go see her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the PFC
No,
crew.
you guys will have
Can
fun.
we film with her? Can we harass her? Okay. What's her
Yeah.
name?
She's from Australia, and she'll give you a run for your. If you think I'm if you think I'm rough, she's so funny. She'll give you a run for your money.
Well, shit. Let's do it. Does she speak like she's from
She's super
Australia?
nice. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. Maybe that'll be fun. All right, Luis.
No, she's super fun. You'll love her, and she's cute. She's a little blonde. She's like about my height. She's sweet.
Okay. Well.
No, actually, she's not blonde anymore. She dyed her hair back dark. Yeah.
So we need her. Well,
Oh my God, I can't talk.
You set it up. You set up the meeting. We're gonna go do our podcast there
Live.
from Oaklawn in the infield.
How far? How far are you from there?
Like an hour
Yeah,
and a
hour
half.
20.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Why are you guys not at the racetrack then? It's super fun.
we go sometimes. But I mean, I want to know someone. So get us Does she work every time?
I gotta run to the bathroom.
Yeah, she works every day.
We're off. We're canceling. Luis has got to pee. He's got to go.
It's an emergency.
It's an emergency. He's got to pee.
Evermore's running.
Evermore's.
He's like, shut her up.
Yeah, no, I've been saying it for an hour. Now he's saying it. No. Get us the hookup on the Oaklawn. Does she work every race?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Geena.
Not every race. She'll have some.
I need you to do the thing when we do the song. You ready?
Yeah.
On the
All
count
right.
of 3, Geena. You got to do the thing.
I don't know
Yeah,
the
you
song.
gotta do the
You got to
thing.
do
I
the
don't
air
know.
drums.
The air drums, like when it with,
Air
the, with
drums.
the music.
Oh.
1,
So I had
2, 3. You ready?
All right, go.
Go.